Good morning. This is Coach Bernay. I'm a program manager for the Bay City facility, and joining us we have Coach Spihalski, the Saginaw coach. We are filling in for Coach Decatur. He's off, and this is our 8 to 12-year-old virtual lesson number 4. So, kids, we're going to begin today just like a regular class. So, feet together, set, and we're going to begin with our student creed. Repeat after me. Say, "I will develop myself in a positive manner and avoid anything that would reduce my mental growth or my physical health. I will develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and others. I will use common sense before self-defense and never be abusive or offensive. This is a black belt school. We are dedicated. We are motivated. We are on a quest to be our best. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. I choose to win." Very good job. Feet together, set. And martial arts begins and ends with respect. So bow. Very good job, students. We're going to begin with our dynamic warm-up. We're going to work on our arms and our shoulders. We're going to do some Trinity push-ups. We're actually going to be working on our triceps. So we're going to make a diamond with our hands, making actually like a triangle, and we're going to put our hands down. I want us to do at least 5 to 10 push-ups depending on our level of fitness. So let's do this together. Let's bring our hands down. And when I say down, I want you to say, "Yes, sir." So ready, 3, 2, 1, down, 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 down. Very good job. Feet together, set. Next, we're going to do some slow squats. So we're going to get into a squat position, about a horse stance here. We're going to put our feet apart, and we're going to get our hands out in front of us. We're going to squat our booties nice and low. I want us to do about 5 to 10 of these each. So, 1, 2, good job. You should be feeling it in your legs. 3, come on. 4, keep working. And 5, very good. Now we're going to hurry up getting onto our backs. I call this the blooming flower. Don't get confused with the blooming onion because it's a little bit different. So we're going to start out on our backs. We're going to put our arms and legs out. We're going to bring our feet and legs together like a flower, blooming back in. So we're going to do this together. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good job, martial artists. Now, we're going to stay on the ground. We're going to stay on our backs. We're going to work on some bridge ups. Now, when we do bridge ups, we want to work on our hips. So, the hips are the strongest part of our bodies. We want to have our feet flat, and we want to use the bottoms of our hands. We want to do this about 5 to 10 times. So, getting down on our back, we're putting our arms up, and we're going to bridge up. So together, up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5. Very good work, ninjas. Feet together, set. Now, today, the theme is balance. Now, we're going to be working on some higher level kicking drills, and if we don't have balance, we won't be able to accomplish what we want to accomplish. So the biggest thing is we want to keep our hands up, our head up, and we want to have a strong core. So we want to flex our core, flex our abs when we're doing our kicks. Now, the first challenge that I have for you today is our alphabet kicks. Now, all of us know our alphabets. We're 8 to 12-year-olds. So, at least I hope we know our alphabets. So we're going to go through the entire alphabet doing our kicks. So we're going to try doing it with a lead kick. So getting into our striking stance. we're going to bring our knee up into a chamber. We're going to perform 26 kicks in a row, doing our alphabets. So, getting our knee up into that chamber, and let's do this together, guys. See if you can follow along with Coach. So, knee up, say chamber, and ready, turning that leg over. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now, you should be feeling it in your hip, in your leg. This is a great way to unlock our hips and stretch them out to kick. Now, martial artists, if you'd like, pause the video, see if you can do it from the other stance. But challenge yourselves a little bit. See how slowly you can do it, and then see how quickly you can do it. But we're going to move forward. We're going to add a little bit of a challenge here. So, if that wasn't challenging already, if we hadn't already had our legs being tired, now they're really going to get tired. We're going to do some juggle kicks. So, we're going to use this ball, and we're going to put it around our body. So once we bring this ball all the way around, I can then perform a kick. Without putting my foot down, I'm going to do another round of the ball. Now 2 kicks. Again, the ball, now 3 kicks. So every time the ball goes around, we're adding a kick to our juggle kick. So let's do this together. Let's go up to 5 kicks. So in our striking stance, say Kia! And if you have a ball or a pillow or anything that you can move around your body, it doesn't necessarily have to be a little purple ball. It can be anything that you're comfortable with using. Everyone get into your stance and knee up, juggle around, and 1, around, 2, around, 3, around, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Now, let's see if you can go all the way up to 10. Some of us are higher belts. Some of us have a little bit more fitness. Try it out. See how high you can get. But I want you to make it a great workout for yourself today, guys. I want you to feel it. So, moving forward, we have our balance. We have our warm-up. Now it's time to work on our combinations. Now, the combination we're going to be doing today requires a lot of control. We're doing our jab, hook, rear kick. So, from our striking stance, we can do our lead punch, our jab. Using that same side hand, we're going to do our hook, and then we're going to throw our rear kick. So let's do this together, guys, using our lead side jab, lead side hook, and then we can throw our rear kick. So, Coach is going to come out. I'm going to punch the pads, and he's going to show us how we do this. So come on out, Coach. So he's going to hold up the pad across his body. I'm going to throw my jab. He's now going to bring his pad out. I'm going to hook, and then he's going to bring it around for my rear kick. So again, let's try this out, kids. Jab, hook, rear kick. And make sure we're turning, rotating our hips, using our entire body when we kick. So let's do this 3 more times. Jab, hook, hiya! Jab, hook, hiya! Jab, hook, hiya! Thank you very much, Coach. Now, we're going to turn it up a notch. We're going to add 1 more punch right in between those other punches, right between that jab and the hook. So, we're going to make a whole combination out of this. So, we're going to add in our uppercut. So, we're going to throw our jab, uppercut, hook, rear kick. So, when we throw our uppercut, 3 steps. Hip, dip, and rip. So we want to have that elbow using our entire body going up and through the target. I'm using my legs, I'm using everything. So again, jab, uppercut, hook, rear kick. So bring it on in, Coach. And let's try this out on the pads. Jab, uppercut, hook, Again, jab.
My bad.
No, you're good. Jab, uppercut, hook, rear kick. One more time, kids. Jab, uppercut, hook, rear kick. Thank you very much. Now, moving forward. We need to understand, we learn these moves for self-defense, not self-offense. So if someone does try to hurt us, we need to know there's a time and a place for this. We can't just turn on our moves, but we need to understand we can use different parts of our bodies as weapons. So today we're going to go over our 7 different elbows. So try to follow along and let's have some fun. Let's see if you can do them all in a row. So whenever we do our elbows, we're going to have one arm, our lead side arm. So wherever our lead side leg is, depending on whichever side you have out, this arm will now become a goal post. This arm is up, my hands are open. When my hands are open, that removes the muscle from my elbow so that I can strike. Now, lead arm up as a goal post. I'm going to bring one elbow across. Just like this, I'm bringing my rear side elbow across my body. I'm bringing my thumb to my armpit. This is our one elbow. So together, let's try it a few times. Arm up, other elbow across, say 1. Together, 1, 1, 1. Now we're going to take our one elbow and we're going to go straight back with it. Now, whenever we elbow, we want to have our eyes focused on the target, especially if we're just practicing elbows at home. We don't want to bump into anyone else, hurt ourselves, hurt anyone else. So we want to look at the target. So before we strike, we want to look. So when we do our 1, we're going to do 1. We're going to look. And now we're going to go straight back into our 2. So 1, look, 2. Ready? 1, look, 2. 1, look, 2. Now, we're going to get someone right behind us. We're going to go a little bit farther than the 2. So we're going to go to a 3. I'm going to turn my rear leg, opening up my stance to turn and strike someone behind us. So now we have 1, 2, 3. So again, 1, 2, 3. Let's try it out. 1, look, 2, look, turn, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to imagine someone's coming up behind us. Maybe they're bear hugging. Maybe they're getting low. Now we're going to get their arms off of us. We're going to throw our 4 elbow. So from here, we can easily bring up our goalpost and 4. 4. 4. And if you want to look from behind, I look and I strike. So 4. 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, guys, one more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, we just elbowed him right in the gut. Imagine you just elbowed someone in the gut. They're bent over now, and we're going to strike straight up into our 5 elbow. So the 5 elbow looks just like this. 5, 5, 5. Understanding I'm looking at the target before I strike. So we have 4 and we have 5. We're going underneath the chin. So from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do just 4 and 5 together. Say 4, 5. 4, 5. Now we're going to go to 6. We just hit straight back. Now we have a bad guy coming straight at us. I'm going to bring my elbow straight across and around. It's like I'm combing my hair like a cool guy, like I'm doing a cover block almost. I have my goal post.
I just did my 5. I'm going to bring my elbow across up into my 6. So everyone say 6. Again. 6. Again. 6. One more time. 6. So from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now our elbow is up high. We just threw that uppercut with our 6. Now we're going to do our downwards using our number 7. So using our core like an accordion, I'm going to bring the elbow down into the 7. So we have 6. Now we have 7. So let's try that out together. Bring that elbow up and together say 7. Up. 7. Or we can even do 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. So let's go from the top, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Very good work, guys. Now, we're going to move into our black belt success cycle. So, talking more about belt testing, moving forward, we have to have some sort of system to help us understand how to grow. And we use, as martial artists at our school, our black belt success cycle to help us look back and see our progress. So it goes just like this. And repeat after me. Kids, this is our black belt success cycle. Say, know what you want. Number 2, have a plan and a success coach. Take consistent action. Review your progress and renew your goals. So, know what you want. Have a plan and a success coach. Take consistent action, review your progress, and renew your goals. These steps can help us grow, help us get better. If you apply this to anything, it will work. It's just a matter of breaking it down and understanding. So, moving forward, we talked earlier this week about our attitudes and how our attitude determines our altitude. So I want you guys to think about this. People are like garbage trucks. And each of us, when it comes to our attitude is a very special place within each one of us. And imagine your attitude is a beautiful garden. And in that garden, you have all your favorite things. It's just the way you want it to be. Now, when other people come into our garden and they have negative attitudes, because people can come into our garden, into our attitude, and they can have good attitudes, and they can be filling it with special things, but if someone comes in with a negative attitude and they start dropping their garbage, it can affect us. Other people's attitude can bring us down. So if someone around us is being negative and we let that negativity in, it's like taking and putting garbage in that garden. So I want you guys to start thinking about that. Don't let the negativity consume us. Don't let it be who we are. Because the more negativity you let in, the less and less that garden is beautiful. So I want you guys to think about that. When negative stuff is going on, I want you to think of the positive. I want you to look for the silver lining, because there's always good that comes from the bad. So don't just always look at the bad things, guys. As martial artists, we have to step it up and do what we can do to have our great attitude. So today, guys, I want you to have a good attitude. And if I don't hear from you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thank you.